I'm gonna turn my stuff off. Turn my. So sorry about that, guys. I apologize. I was okay. All right. It's a little bit darker here, but I think you guys will. Okay. Is everybody back? All right. We'll try this again. We will try this again. Okay. Uh, Adam Kleppy, Yellow Submarine, long time no see. Queen Q, that's two Qs. Pearl B, Crystal Wood. What's going on, everybody? Lady Yella. Oh, Lady Yella, huh? Okay. Any relation to DJ Yella? Just checking. Fonzie, what's going on? Orchid Rose Kelly. That's two flowers with a lady name. Wendy Smith, what's going on? Crystal Wood. Rip Snorton. Someone's already getting their comment blocked and deleted. Guys, we do have a moderator. Tom Bolger is in the building. Yeah, what's going on, guys? How we doing? Nicole, Miss Reagan, where's the first ABL? It's a secret. You're not going to be able to find it. That's secret stuff. Anyways, I didn't by the way, I didn't clown on ABL. I just said that when you I mean, he should be honestly embarrassed of himself that he. I mean, listen. I know it sucks to have to pay people. I know. I mean, I don't know, but to have the audacity to put that out there, that was the cheapest, cringiest posting that I've seen for a YouTuber in quite some time. That was quite cringy. So, I'm surprised it's amazing. He didn't seem like he was embarrassed of saying that. Like, oh, I'm not going to pay you. I'm going to give you a percentage of my sales off my merch. You know what he should have done? He should have just said, I'm looking for a graphic designer. That's it. And then they would have, just said, okay, I do this for $750. All right. ABL is he's making good money on YouTube. I mean, his views are down. He was making really good money a couple of years ago. I was like, dang, this guy's killing it. ABL, he was probably at his peak back in 2020 or whatever peak that was, when he was doing like when he's getting 50, 60, 70,000, he was probably making about 20. He could have been making, I don't know, 20, because he was uploading every day. He could have been making 20 grand, I don't know, but it's like his views fell off, and then to compensate, he's doing what most YouTubers would do, is you overcompensate. And that's a bad idea. You don't a bad idea in the long run. In the short term, yeah, it's fine. But then it's like, now what he should have done was just started another channel and then just kind of and then just drop the politics off that channel. But a lot of YouTubers, they get greedy, and then they get these big checks, right? They're like, oh, wow, I'm getting paid this just to say that. And then when when people get tired of you, when their message starts, falling on deaf ears, then they think that over uploading is going to fix the problem. And you got to realize, like, the problem isn't like your audience. The problem is you, like me. Like, my views have fell too. But YouTube, I'm not going to blame them. Their algorithm kind of sucks, but nothing is perfect. The problem is me. I was not doing the videos that I needed to do on my other channel to get those views. You know what I mean? And, I just been kind of stuck in Texas, not stuck, but just whatever, you know what I mean? And then I've been uploading less, and I'm not uploading like the catchy stuff or whatever. I'm not working hard enough. You know what I mean? And I wasn't doing many famous graves. And it is because I didn't want to turn my channel into a famous grave channel because that's lame. I'm not interested. Yeah, the views are good, and no, let me tell you, I do the famous graves. I'm just not interested in I'm just not interested in them like that. You know what I mean? I gotta like the person. You know what I mean? But some famous graves, I do the videos just because I know people enjoy them or whatever. But I started getting like really good views on the famous graves. I'm like, I don't want to do that. That sucks. It's just, I don't know. It's just cringe. I don't know. I just want to keep doing what I want to do. I just want to mix it up. Like some videos, famous graves. Some videos like horror stories or whatever, or bad graves, executions. Just mix it up. And starting in August, I'm really gonna hit it hard back on YouTube once again. Just right now, I'm just kind of coasting. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of coasting right now. So I'm gonna go back to what I was doing before, where some videos is 3 minutes. I don't care anymore. Before I was like, okay, if there's a 3 minute video, I'm gonna upload a 3 minute video. I don't care. Screw it. I'll go back to that. I want to start including newer. I want to start doing like people that are wanted, like wanted criminals, like kind of America's Most Wanted style. To start throwing some of that around. So I don't know. Why do I not like George Noory? I don't believe I've ever said I don't like him. No, George Norrie's good. He's not Art Bell. That's it's kind of like Dennis Farina. Hold on. It's kind of like Dennis Farina. Rest in peace. He was not as good as Robert Stack, but Dennis Farina, he was fine. He's not a Robert Stack. You know what I mean? It's hard to. In Forensic Files, I think they started making new episodes, right? But if you're not going to have Peter, I keep forgetting his name. Why do I keep forgetting the Forensic Files guys? Peter Thomas. If you're not going to have who the hell would be able to replace Peter Thomas on Forensic Files? I have no idea. I can't even. His voice was so. It's just the way he narrated was just fantastic. It was like the perfect one. You can't replace that. Bill Curtis, God bless him, still alive, still with us. He could, because Bill Curtis kind of did that. So he would be a good replacement, but I don't know if he's retired and he just doesn't want to do it anymore. By the way, if anybody's watching, I am for hire. I am for hire. I don't know if I could do that. I don't think people would accept me, but I'd have to practice my enunciation voice. Well, yeah, I know he's dead. I visited his grave in Florida, but yeah, you got to. But who's going to replace him? Who? I can't even think of anybody. And then that other guy, I totally forgot his name. What was the black guy from? He was on 227. He played the uppity neighbor. Excuse me, not neighbor. What's his name? What's that guy's name? I forgot. The black guy. Somebody said that murder could be dangerous. Little did they know that when she arrived in her apartment, that would be the last time they would see her alive. He talks like that or something. I don't know. I love American Justice. No, I mean I loved everything that Bill Curtis does or did. You know what I mean? I loved Robert Stack. And who wasn't bad? Does anybody remember that TV show Missing Reward with Stacy Keach? It was all right. I watched it. Anybody remember Rescue 911? William Shatner? He was all right. John Walsh? John Walsh was. I like John Walsh when he was doing everything. When he started bringing in the ladies, I was like, dude, come on, man. Just why? It's amazing. People they produce something good and then they want to start changing things. I understand personal growth and you want to start doing different things and you want to branch out. But man, just I liked America's Most Wanted was at its best when it was 30 minutes in 1988. 30-minute show, some reenactments, um, throw a couple of missing wanted guys, and that's kind of what I want to do with Lamont at Large. I kind of want to do like I don't know. I kind of want to. I don't know. It's just I'm still gonna again keep the same thing going, but I'm only one person, but I definitely want to go back to what I was doing last year and the year before. Dillian, is your name Dylan or yeah Dylan? No, it's Dylan from Dylan Lawrence from South Africa. Man, I've been thinking about going out there, man. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Dude, if you guys don't know about South Africa, there is so much freaking crime there. Like, I could literally go out there for months and be fine. There's so much crime in South Africa is a very dangerous country. They're on par with us. Man, from what I only for an hour I was just reading stuff, and I'm like, man, this place sounds like freaking America. Jeez Louise. Patient Star, what's up? Am I drinking? No, I'm still not drinking. I'm still too fat. I just, like I told myself, if I'm gonna, when I drink again, I gotta get my weight under control. So not gonna drink. I'm already used to not drinking anyways. Even if somebody told me, hey man, you can't drink for the rest of the year, I wouldn't even care. But I do know that if I do go out to Las Vegas, I probably will drink. So maybe I might go on another, where I don't drink for a while, or maybe I'll just drink on the weekends. I have no idea. But I'm thinking about going out to Vegas, possibly August. What I might do is I'll fly out there, rent a car, and then for the next, I don't know, just float around between Los Angeles, Las Vegas. Maybe possibly go up to Reno. Not sure. Dare I say Idaho? I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll drive the rental car back. I don't know what to do. I'm really debating, what the hell to do, because I don't know. It depends on where I fly from. So we'll see. Who knows? Who knows? Queen Q, thank you very much. Queen Q, I appreciate it, thank you. Someone said, what? Albuquerque, there's definitely some stories that I want to do out there. However, no, I will not be going to Albuquerque. At least, well, here's the thing. Look, if this van would absolutely, without a doubt, be able to make the trip through the summer going out west, I would just take the van. It's the van, it's too many miles on it, and I would feel better if I just kept the van in areas where everything is close to each other. For instance, if I just kept the van east of Iowa, you know what I mean? So Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, PA, possibly New York. I'm pretty sure I'm going to New York, because if I do end up flying, more than likely I would probably either fly out of Pittsburgh. I don't see myself flying out of Chicago. I don't see myself in Chicago in August. I see myself in Chicago, I don't know, maybe in July I don't know. It really depends, because for starting June 15th, I really need to stay. I really don't want to travel very much for all of July. And by that time, I'll be in North or South Dakota. But I might just change my mind and just head out to Chicago. And if I head out to Chicago, I probably would basically float between Milwaukee and Chicago for 6 weeks. And then there's some stuff up in Western Michigan that I want to do. Actually, no, I take that back. In Western Michigan, no, there ain't really nothing in Western Michigan. Oh, except Treasure Troller. Got to mention him. But Western Michigan, I'm pretty sure there's something in Grand Rapids I wanted to do, like an unsolved murder, or maybe go back to Muskegon and do that other lady that was killed back in the 80s. You know, redo that for Lamont at Large, because I think I put that on YouTube's Most Wanted or whatever. And you know, Chicago has, I mean, Chicago, it has more like I don't know, like the gang stuff I want to kind of cover in Chicago, the old gang stuff and the new gang stuff. Only thing that sucks about Chicago is the damn the traffic. It stinks. Like, just, I don't know. There's really no like big video in Chicago that I want to do. Actually, there's an interesting video that I want to do out there. I'm probably, you know, I've been thinking about the Resurrection Mary story, and the only reason why I want to do it is because it's just a story that I remember from when I was a kid watching Unsolved Mysteries. I don't think there's an ID. I don't think there's a positive ID on who the ghost actually is, but I probably will do something about that. I probably will. I'm not 100% sure, but I probably will, because I wanted to do it like 3 years ago. I just, you know, I was like, I'll just come back, you know, whatever, and do it. So, yeah, I got to look through my Chicago folder. There's a lot of stuff there. A lot of stuff. We are homeless in St. George, Utah. We love your videos. Come see us if you come to Mesquite. Why would I want to see somebody homeless in Utah? So if you're homeless, you can't invite me for dinner. So if you don't have a place for me to come to, it's like, if I want to visit homeless people, can't I just do that anywhere? Thank you for the offer. I appreciate it. I hope you're homeless because you want to be homeless and you're living off the grid or something like that. But yeah, it must suck to be homeless when it's 100 degrees in St. George. Too hot. Too hot. I don't have an RV. I live in a van. Not down by a river either. I'd be careful touring gangs. Well, yeah, you know, you got to be careful with everything in life. But yeah, Chicago, you know, there's like, you know, I did the FBG Duck video. I want to do the FBG Cash video, just kind of showing where he got killed. I don't know if I would want to do a video showing where Little Dirk brother got killed. That I would only be interested in just for, I don't know. I don't think that's interesting. Little Dirk, if anybody doesn't know, he's probably like one of the most well-known rappers right now, and his brother was killed. I don't know exactly where. Was his brother killed in Indiana? Where was his brother killed at? I forgot. His brother, I don't think his brother was a rapper. I think his brother was just a regular guy, or not a regular guy, but I think he was I don't know what he was doing. Let me see. Where was D-Thing killed? Harvey. Yeah, that's an asshole. Harvey's a dump. Yeah. Yeah. Why if your brother is a millionaire rapper and people want to kill him and you, why are you going to Harvey, Illinois? Dude, just move to Los Angeles and chill out. These rappers, man, some of these rappers are very stupid. If you know somebody wants to kill you, why don't you just go to Los Angeles? I mean, I know that sounds stupid to some of you guys, but it's a lot safer than staying in Chicago, especially Harvey. Harvey's an absolute dump. So, I don't know. But I'd be interested to do the video. I can't do it for this channel because this is not a location channel. Because I've thought about doing some videos, like, you know, on this channel where like I do like location stuff, but I don't want to start doing that because it's just, then the channel becomes difficult to do, and then I don't know. And that murder, I don't know if that's like a hip hop murder. I'm probably gonna do it. I'm probably gonna do it because I'm pretty sure there's people out there that are interested in the hip hop stuff, and they want to see like what it looks like, and maybe they want to see what the area around it looks like. And yeah, I'm probably gonna do it. The D-Thang murder location. And um, I got a hip hop murder video, quick one to do tomorrow. Man, tomorrow I'm gonna be busy as all get out, and I gotta wake up. I gotta go work out because I didn't. I worked out today, but I didn't really work out that much. I'm so freaking out of shape, buddy, man. I'm this summer, man. I'm gonna try to be serious. So wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. Uh, let's see. Why do you think there aren't more videos of the Bahama student shark attack? When you see something, in this culture that we live in, that everybody has a phone and then we're all like pressing record. When something like that it happens, you're in such a shock. I don't think most people were grabbing their phones to try to record. I think most people like were just like, oh my God, this guy just jumped off this ship and there's a shark in the water. Um, yeah, that's probably just it. So, um, movie locations? No, I don't do that. I'm not interested in that. I will, however, say that Mobile Instinct has talked about doing a movie location, um, and the only reason why I want to do it with him is because I love the movie. So uh, I don't know why he hasn't done it already. Because me personally, I think that movie would get a million. That video would get a million views, and I definitely want to. If I think it'd get a million views, and I definitely want to be in on the video. So maybe we'll do it this summer. I don't know. Um, I would never ever 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 do it on my channel because I'm just not interested. But I'll tag along with him just because I'm interested in that way. But like movie stuff, the only way I would do a movie location, like the only movie location in my life that I would ever do, first of all, it would be done on Lamont on the Run. It just wouldn't be a Lamont at Large. It's just not my style. I'm not into that. I think those videos are boring. But I love RoboCop. I would love, I would love to go to wherever I think they filmed all those movies in Toronto. I would love to go. You remember that part of RoboCop 2? You remember when Kane like had just got that new robot body, and like they do that drug raid on the on all those people that were doing they're meeting up with the crooked city councilman. You remember that black dude and that was like getting away, and then Kane is just like killing everybody. And then he slides open the manhole cover and he like goes to slide out, and he looks at Kane, and Kane shines his light. He's like, ah! And he falls down into the hole and he comes shooting out of that pipe. I want to film that pipe. I just want to. That's the only one. I just want to go to that pipe. That's what I want. I mean, I don't know if it was in Detroit. I would take time out of my life to go film that pipe. That's it. Other than that, I mean, it'd be kind of cool from part one to film where you remember with the guy that fell into the toxic sludge in part one. Remember when RoboCop like was like taking revenge? You remember that guy was like, ugh, he's like trudging into the street, and that guy from that '70s shows in his car. And he just slams into him. I like to go right there. That's about it. That's all I want to do. That's the only thing I want to do. Yeah. I look like I lost weight? Really? Well, I have, but not a lot. But no, I'm basically I'm on the right track. I will say that. I'm not doing excellent, but I'm doing cool. Like if I kept this going, like let's say I didn't do anything crazy. Let's just say I just did regular stuff. I would be at my normal weight by probably the end of December or January. But I want to ramp it up to where I want to get down to my quote unquote normal weight probably by I just don't know if I'll be able to do it by my birthday, but we'll see. Maybe October I'll try or something like that. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But thank you. I appreciate that. Come back to Houston to do a video on Dean Coral. Yeah, man, dude, the problem with Houston, man, is like, number one, I don't like it. Number two, it's too crowded. Number three, I don't like it. Number four, I don't like it. Number five, dude, every time I'm in Houston, bro, it's just so humid and hot. I think what I'm going to do next time is, I think every time I go to Houston from now on, I think I'm just going to get a hotel because it's just too humid. It's just annoying. You know, it's like, I like living in my van and I like, you know, crashing it in and traveling. But every time I go there, it's like, it's just uncomfortable, you know, I just barely got down there to do the Green Ranger video, and I was very disappointed because I wanted to rent the room where he killed himself at. But just by dumb luck, there was a really bad rainstorm, and it flooded the rooms on that end of the building, and I couldn't get the room. So I don't know. Laredo, Texas, triple murder. Maybe. I mean, I've never been to Laredo, but you know, one day I'll go down there or something like that. So, yeah, Laredo. Mothman 46. Mothman 46. When did you add the 46? Or is that a different Mothman? Dallas is RoboCop. They didn't film it in Dallas, did they? Raymond Britt, thank you very much. That's 2 T's. You watch 99% of my 99.9? Well, what about the 0.1? What about that? Yeah. Did I like the original Predator? Hold on, guys. This old man walking in this parking lot looks like Feature Man. Let me make sure it's not him. Okay. It's not Feature Man. By the way, speaking about which, I'm not going to say anything, but I have a special video coming out very soon about Feature Man. It's going to take some time, but yeah, we're going to... The sludge was in Pittsburgh? Really? Well, I'm going there, so I don't know. I mean, by the way, dude, when I get out to your area, are we gonna go visit that one guy again? Are we gonna go visit the pedo, the YouTube pedo guy at the cemetery? Maybe we should. I have no idea. RoboCop was shot in Dallas and Pittsburgh. Damn, I was in Dallas and I didn't even know it. Crap. Well, what the thing with the pipe and the sludge, where the hell was that? That don't look like anything in Dallas. Maybe that's Pittsburgh. I don't know, but thanks for letting me know. I'll have to look. I'll listen, for Le Mans on the Run, if it's a movie that I liked, or a scene that was memorable, yeah, I would go do a quick video, but to do like different locations, oh, this is where this was filmed, I'm just not into it. But that pipe, like I remember that because I was rewinding that scene over and over again. So yeah. Black-eyed children, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit anything that I do on my channel. Like urban legend stuff, I have slowly started to get into that. So yeah, urban legend stuff. Yeah, no, there's a couple urban legend. I'm just, I'm not gonna do that corny crap about bringing gadgets and spirit boxes and all that, dowsing rods and all that stupid fake nonsense. No offense to you guys if you think it's real or whatever. Hey, whatever you think is real and you want to enjoy it, hey, go ahead. As long as it's entertaining you, then go ahead. But for me, I don't believe in that. And I'm not saying that nothing exists in terms of the spirit world and all of that, but I'm not trying to like be fake and all that stupid idiocy. But I tell you what, I will show it. I will talk about where an urban legend started, and I will go to the place. I don't have a problem with that. I'm just presenting it like, okay, this is the story of the urban legend. This is what happened. This is where it is. Blah, blah, blah. It just depends on what urban legend it is, whether if I'm going to, put it on LAL or I'll put it on, I don't know. That's about the only channel stuff like that would probably go on. Either that or Fascinating Graveyard if it's tied to a grave. I've done a couple of those, like the ghost, the what was her name? The Greenbrier ghost. That one, the little girl that visited her own grave. No, those videos got good views. So obviously, I see that people like the ghost stories. I'm just, I've been lazy to get in on them. That's all that. The only reason why I haven't uploaded more is just laziness. It's just apathy. I need to, but it needs to be a good ghost story that I'm like, I'm like, okay, this one's legit. This one I can kind of see myself. I don't want to do those stupid, like it's just, the ones that get told over and over and over again, but but they're in different forms, like different cities, but they're the same story. I don't want to do those, so I don't know. Interview pimps. I'd rather interview prostitutes, but the problem is I don't know where to find them. Like you got to go on the street, and I don't know where they're at around here. And then if you go online, like where? Like I know there's hooker websites. I don't got time to be like, hey, you want to do an interview? Like, I mean, eventually I will try to get somebody to interview with me. That is my goal. I'd like to have one prostitute interview on my channel, just to kind of ask them like, what led you to do this? Not trying to be Mr. Phil, Dr. Phil. No, but I'm just curious. I'd be curious to actually. I'd prefer more to like interview the ones that are on the street, because then those are more grimier. But I don't think they're going to be interested in. I got to go out and talk to them. I got to go, hey, like, you want to talk? And then how much do I pay them? You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe soon. Maybe soon. We'll see. I have no idea. The Spook Light on Missouri-Oklahoma state line. Never heard of it. Any new tats in the future? Yeah, I just been lazy. I've been lazy. Yeah, I'm actually gonna get a tattoo sometime next month. Actually, I was supposed to get one 6 months ago, but I didn't do it. So nobody has done the Alpha Dog story. I've read the story a long time ago. I totally forgot the whole damn story. I read like snippets of it. I don't even remember where it took place. Well, let's read it right now since I'm talking about it. I've never seen the movie. I do know that the movie stars what? That's what's his name? The Justin Timberlake. Alpha Dog Story. It is based on the true story of the kidnapping and murder of Nicholas Markowitz in 2000. Let's see, not far from Hollywood itself. In the West Hill section, there are $1 million homes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll be out there maybe in August. I don't know. It wasn't something that I'm like, oh my God, I got to do this video. Because to me, yeah, would that get good views? Yeah, sure. Am I saying I'm going to do it? I mean, I don't know. Like, I'll decide it when I get out there. West Hills, my grandmother doesn't live very far from there, so I got to go visit her anyway. So I got a lot of stuff to do in Los Angeles. I am so not knowing what to do about how to get around Los Angeles. I mean, I guess renting a car is the best thing to do, right? It's just kind of foreign to me, renting a car, but yeah, I could do it. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff in Las Vegas, a lot of stuff in Los Angeles. I would even probably go down to Phoenix, and I got a couple stories in Phoenix, but I highly doubt I would go down to Phoenix. I think more than likely I would probably just stick to Las Vegas and Los Angeles. Oh, but I tell you what though, if I'm going to go out to California, I would probably need to go to Sacramento because I got like a prison interview story, Like, I ain't gonna lie, it's really wild. And what's funny is I actually talk to this guy. I don't talk to him normally, but we talk at least once a month. And I've done like quick little like I got a bunch of little stories like that I didn't want to put on Lamont at Large because they don't fit, but I'm just gonna like kind of put them slowly up on Lamont on the Run. You know, just occasional like some guy just talking like a 5-minute story from prison. And this guy, I recorded with him last night, and it's kind of weird talking because this guy is, and I tell you, man, if I told you what he did, you guys would be like, man, F that guy, F, you know. And no, he did something terrible. And first of all, let me say this: he didn't do. He's not a kid toucher. I don't talk to those idiots. I don't talk to. I don't. Now, I was gonna bring this up in a video. I'll just mention it now because I know some of you guys will still watch the video. I mean, you guys don't have to watch the video when I put it up. But this guy, he's not a chomo or nothing like that. But the crime he committed was. It was very weird. Let's just say that. I was like, you gotta, and I've told him, I was like, no, I don't accept what you did. Of course, I said you did something bad. I said, but let me tell you, if you listen to how he grew up, you could say like, okay, I can see how he did that. It's freaking wild. And when you talk to this guy, he's like, I can't say he's a good dude because he did a very bad thing, which landed him in prison forever. He's never getting out. But it's like, he's weird because he's like, you could tell like he means good, but his brain is like, it's like, I don't know. It's just weird. But anyways, I did a couple stories with him, so I'll put him out, that and also KO Capone, and I trust me, I got a bunch of those videos I really need to start getting out. So yeah, I need to start getting out. What? I've been a subscriber for a long time. Fascinating Graveyards used to have other channels, but yeah, just this one, Lamont at Large. Do interview with Chomo so you can custom out. Well, this is what I was going to bring up. So this guy, okay, so I interviewed this guy. So this video is going to come out. So this guy's in a Iowa State Penitentiary. And this guy, once you guys, okay, so his video will be up. It's going to be a while. But this guy, when he was a kid, he killed somebody, right? He was 18 or 19. He killed somebody in Iowa. When you hear these people talk, see, like, because here's the thing, and I'm guilty of it myself. When you hear, okay, like, let's say you're reading a story and a 22-year-old dude shot and killed somebody, robbery, gone wrong, whatever, he killed him, he's in prison forever. When you talk to these people, after they've been in prison for 30 years, you're like, you really, like, once you start talking to them after a couple of times, you start thinking to yourself, you're like, are we benefiting anything by keeping these people incarcerated? Now, I'm not talking about John Wayne Gacy and Jeffrey Dahmer and all of that. I'm not talking about them. I'm not talking about people who are doing mass shootings. No, I'm talking about the guy who was like in the streets, he's selling dope, or he's robbing, broken in a house, and then like something happened all of a sudden, and he's like just shot and killed somebody, and he's like, oh crap. Or he was at a bar and he got into a fight and he killed somebody. I ain't talking about somebody who was married and then they hatched the plan to kill their wife and it took them 2 months to do it. No, nothing like that. I'm talking about like something that like they just killed them, right? Like you guys, like I had that one KO Capone. I had him on. I'm actually thinking about visiting him in prison, but I don't know what I got to do to like get on the visiting list. I don't know. We'll see. He's in Ohio, and I got to go to Ohio because we did a interview about the story of what happened and what he went. So that's going to come towards like the end part of summer. And because I got to separate. I'm not trying to throw up multiple prison interviews in a row. Like they're spread out. So I got like two. Okay, definitely. I've already recorded Tennessee, Iowa, Ohio. I got two in Ohio. Actually, I can make 5 in Ohio. Um, I really need to hire somebody to start sending letters out, man. I really need to get more people, but it's really time consuming. I got one in Michigan, but the point that I'm trying to make is, like K.O. Capone, like, he killed his friend, and it was premeditated. Like he knew he was going to kill him, like probably, I don't know, a few days before he did it. And once you hear the story of why he did it, it's so stupid. You're like, what the hell? Like, I'm not going to tell you what happened, but so I got to go to where he killed him, the train tracks. I got to go to the house where all that stuff. And what he did was bad. And I told him, I'm like, yeah, what you did was bad. You killed somebody. You took somebody away from their family. Even though you guys were, together, you guys were like kind of doing this and doing that, you still killed them. And, I forgot what year he got arrested. I want to say it was 19. He's been in prison over 30 years. It's been over 30 years. It's like, honestly, like, yeah, he did a bad thing. And I'm not saying to release him. I'm not saying anything like that. He actually goes up for parole next year. But it's like, what does society benefit under certain murders where you're just like, okay, 35 years, 37 years. There's a guy who I've been trying to interview, right? Now, again, guys, I want to say this first and foremost. I don't want to come across as one of these guys who are not tough on crime. I'm tough on crime. If you're in prison for life, you're in prison for life. I'm just like, but I'm not going to lie. Once you start talking to them, and I don't get like softy feelings for them or nothing like that. But when you talk to them, you develop some kind of a rapport with them, and then you start thinking like, what do we benefit from keeping K.O. Capone, he's already 56, 57? Okay, so if we keep him in prison for another 20 years, who does that benefit? Is he going to go out and kill somebody again? No. He could. Is he going to do that? Probably not. Is he a dangerous person? I would not mess with him. If I were walking down the street and I seen this guy, he'd be the last dude that I would ask for $5. That doesn't mean he's going to go out and harm somebody. But when you've been institutionalized since you were a kid, and let me tell you, bad things, man, it's like a pre-written book. All these dudes in bad childhoods, and I've said this before, your childhood doesn't have anything to do with what you did, but sometimes it kind of does, and you're just like, man. It's like when you hear a guy say, oh yeah, like I killed him, and you're like, oh man, why'd you do that? And then when he starts telling you about stuff that happened when he was a kid, you're like, oh boy, like this kid never had a chance. He didn't have a chance to do anything. Some of these dudes are born and then like, for like the guy in Iowa, he's been in prison for 20 years. This guy, as a matter of fact, I just forgot I was supposed to call his mom to get some kind of pictures for the interview. So he's supposed to be a really good artist. And he didn't know he was an artist until he went to prison. He's like, oh, I like to draw. And yeah, he killed somebody. And he's been in prison for 22 years. And he's almost 40 years old. And it's like he got life. And he did something so stupid. He killed somebody. But it was so stupid. It's like, what were you thinking? And it's so funny, this guy, he came from like a normal background. I mean, his mother and father were divorced, but the mother, she had I think he said the mother worked for like some government agency, like something. Like maybe she worked for the IRS or something like that. And then the father, they were divorced. Father was still in his life. I think the father was maybe he was a truck driver or construction work, something like that, regular job. But he wanted that fast life, that easy money, slanging dope, thinking he's the shiznit. And look where he's at now. He's in prison and not having sex with women, maybe having sex with somebody, but not women, maybe men. I have no idea. So who knows? Who knows? Unsolved Mystery, Resurrection Mary. Yeah, I might do that when I get out there. Do a story on the Phoenix Lights. Oh, yeah, when I get out to Phoenix, um, yeah, for sure. That big, huge UFO that a bunch of people claim they see, that was crazy. That was on Unsolved Mysteries. If you get back to Michigan, you could bring your camper here and have acres and pool. Let me know. That camper's gone. I have a trailer, but it needs to be built out. So if anybody in here is really good, and I'm being serious right now, if anybody is really good with your hands in terms of carpentry, I have a cargo trailer. Now, I got a guy that could do the job, but he's in California, and I don't know if I'm gonna go out there to do it or not. But he would definitely be the guy to do it. But if anybody's closer, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I saw the UFO in Phoenix when I lived there. Oh, I think you said something before about that. No, so yeah, so you're legit. You said that you've seen it, right? Or something like that. Well, dude, that's like that. Yeah, that's the old stuff. When I talked about you, I mean, dude, that's the problem. You can't keep talking about UFOs over and over again because it's like the ghosting. It just starts getting fake, and then I start like looking for fake stories to do. I've done a couple of UFO related things on Lamont at Large. I still got one to do in Texas. I still got one to do in PA. If I ever get to Canada, I got one over there. I kind of sort of did. I did a collab video with a buddy of mine who lives down in Texas. Some of you guys might know him as the Insane Chef. So we did a collab on Lamont at Large. So it's kind of a different video because he does like traveling videos, but he doesn't do like deaf stuff. He does like other things. So he's going to be coming out with some new stuff here shortly. So I'm not really sure exactly what he's going to do. I think he's doing more like he kind of like just explores like forgotten towns or old towns or stuff like that. So there's a UFO thing that we did. We talked about a little UFO sighting that occurred in Texas. I did the supposed alien graveyard where that alien is buried in whatever. So yeah. What, did somebody say something bad about me? How dare you? How dare you say something bad about me? Whoever said that. What did he say? I have no idea. So, what did he say about me? Did he say that I'm handsome? I'm just kidding. Yeah. Are you ever coming to Asheville, North Carolina? I would pay for your dinner. Would you now? And then kill me. Asheville, North Carolina. Do I have anything in Asheville? Have I been to Asheville? I'm pretty sure I have. Let's look in the Rolodex. Let me look at my Rolodex and see if I have any stories in Asheville, North Carolina. My cousin's in North Carolina, so I want to go see her again. So I'm definitely going over there because I got to get down to Florida by September, or fly down there or whatever I decide to do. Okay, let's see. Asheville. Oh, yeah, I got that guy to do in North Carolina. That's funny. Asheville. Gotta do that guy. Gotta do that guy. Gotta do that guy. I went to go do it, but they were doing construction, so I couldn't. I don't see anything. What county is Asheville in? Huh? Does anybody know? Okay, Miss Wooten, you have a good night. She's you're an early riser, but you're early to bed too, right? I'm a fan of yours. I love to watch your videos when I am riding trains. Hobo shoestring. You're a train hopper? Oh, thank you, Hobo shoestring. Do you vlog your exploits, or you just hop freight trains? And do you like have that black marker and you write like racist jokes? That's my favorite graffiti. Is like really horrible racist jokes, especially when they involve Jewish people. It's really heartwarming. And I love the Nazi insignia. I got to learn how to do something with the Nazi signal, like turn it into like a flower. Buncombe County. Okay, thank you. Buncombe County. Okay, let's start over again. Buncombe County. Not seeing anything. Buncombe. I got a cool story in North Carolina. I don't know if I'm going to get to it this year, man, because it's like way in the boonies. I don't know if I feel like dealing with it. Buncombe County. Okay, yep, I do have one. Let me see what happened to her. Okay, so it's not clear if she's just a story by herself or she's going to be a part of a story. I'd have to look her up. So I got one. And that's it. I need to add more. Yeah, so isn't Asheville, isn't that next to Winston-Salem? Let me see where it's at. Asheville. No, not Ohio. North Carolina. The internet is acting very slow. Oh, that was a hunger pangs. Asheville is full of hipsters. Well, I definitely would not care to go down there. Then I don't really like hipsters. They get on my nerves. They're the new terrible hippies. Okay, so Asheville. Okay. Yeah, I've been to Asheville. Yeah, the 40. Yeah, that's when I took that. Does a 40 go? Yeah, I've been through it. I'm pretty sure I have. I didn't. Oh, Hendersonville. Yeah, I went through Asheville because I was in Hendersonville. That's where the twins are buried, right? The heavy-set twins, the fat guys. I mean, I know calling them fat is mean, but they were fat. They're in Hendersonville. Either it was them or somebody's in Hendersonville. Isn't Howdy Doody buried in Hendersonville? So yeah. So then I went up through Asheville, and then yeah, blah blah blah. Anyways, all right, guys, I am done live streaming for tonight. I have to go. I have oh guys, before I leave, so I have a video I got to put together right now. But I'm gonna try to do that before I go to sleep. So I don't know when I'm gonna put this video up, but I made a video talking about another YouTuber, but it's actually two YouTubers together. and I talked about their little rivalry that they had, or that they have, or whatever fake rivalry they think they might have. So I don't know. I'm curious to see if that video gets good views, because we all know drama sells and people love drama. So I don't know. So I'll put that up. I don't know, sometime soon. Anyways, all right, guys, have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I will catch up with you maybe either next week or the week after. Have a good night, guys. Peace out.